quite excited to share this with you, the board of directors. The facility will be an extension of my quantum computing lab, and will house certain other endeavors that I prefer not to share during this presentation. This is valuable real estate you have under your feet. It's as if you've been waiting for me to put it to good use.
What's this thing Larson's got with secret underground facilities, I swear?
Find an elevator. We're going down.
Uh-huh.
Lady Smash wants a kiss. I'm the hammer, you're the nail. Wrench, smash! Wrench, smash! Time. I love a hands-on approach.
Check neural upload status. 90%, not good enough. Load processor temperature.
Hey, guys. So, Sky Larson is uploading herself.
Jesus fuck, she's a few minutes away from immortality. If you don't kill her upload, we'll have no way of stopping her or Daybreak.
That's not a hammer. This is a hammer. Smash! That's awesome! Oh, fuck!
What was that? Corbet's disentangling connections rerouted. This isn't an accident. You're here, aren't you? You didn't heed my warning. What are you doing? Redirecting memory access. You should have stayed away. You are making the biggest mistake of your life, and you will pay dearly for it. Please, before it's too late. What did you do? Restart upload. Come on, restart upload! Security to the Quantum Lab. Security to the Quantum Lab. Code red!
I've got a bomb! Outside the shot! Taking cover!
Listen to me. What you saw in my lab, that was nothing more than the early stages of a very important experiment. It may not be pleasant, but Daybreak is the future of the human corruption, climate change, nuclear war. Humanity is doomed to self-destruction, but Daybreak can change that. Help me bring about the next stage of human evolution. We can save lives. We can ascend.
DedSec, are you seeing all this? She's dying.
You brought a friend.
Everyone you killed and tortured. All of that was to save your sorry life. You're pathetic.
This isn't about me. With our minds in the cloud, humanity can endure any natural disaster. We can be safe, free, and happy forever.
I don't give a shit about humanity. You're a psycho brat who wants what she wants and fuck everyone else, including your mother.
You still have time to make things right. Reactivate my upload. Let me live so I can continue my work.
Mate, you can't believe a single thing she says. Now shut down her life support and finish this.
Whatever you decide. She can't stop you. I can't stop you. The choice is yours. Yes, do what's right. Please, don't! I did it. I'm free. Now the real work can begin, and I have so much time.
Sky Larson has completed her cloud upload. She's gone.
What the fuck? DedSec, that was my big contract and you just let her get away!
Let's have that debate somewhere that isn't here.
You're making this...
You want me to bring the hammer down? Ooh, that's sexy.
Hey, you went dark for a while there. What happened?
Your mate gave Larson fucking immortality. Pathetic.
Come on, Out. This whole meat space thing doesn't really seem to be working out. Someone has to do something.
Isn't that supposed to be your fucking job? I can't help but think of those AIs you created. Lobotomized, enslaved, shit.
Well, nobody's perfect, right? What else can we do?
You can fuck right off. That's what you can do.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for...
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
That's suspicious, right? Is that suspicious?
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Hey, it's me. Sorry for hanging up on you. Look, if you really still want to make a difference, you're free to use the 404 hubs and complete contracts. Beyond that, I just need some time away from you lot. Laters.
Broker Tech announced earlier today the official launch of Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. Already, customers on the company waitlist are undergoing the procedure behind closed doors. A source within Broker Tech said that the project is being carried out in memory of the company's founder, the late Sky Larson.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
And now we get the snoop on him.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Gee, paranoid much?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Gotcha.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
What about those windows? Can I get in that way?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I got this.
Units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area. Over. Received. Mobilizing now. Out.
Now about a real challenge next time.
I had them! Where did they go?
Whoa! There are enough booby traps here to murder Joe Pesci.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I got this.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
How you?
Easy peasy.
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Whoa, whoa, hey, no explodey.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Do I look like Albion? Come on, guess again.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Hey, would you listen for 1 second? Albion knows you're in London. You need to run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Oh, we know. Why else would I be out here risking my delicate backside?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, dude. You hate Cass, we hate Cass. He tried to kill us, he's trying to kill you. Let's work together.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. Table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go.
Found him.
No!
Move it!
Crap. Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Received. Responding to the situation now.
Sorry to say that potential recruit we were looking at has been killed. I've untagged them for you.
Excuse me, please stop right there. There's no escape. Fuck this for a laugh. Confirmed hit.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Control, I've lost the target. Prepare to stop the vehicle.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect. Disobedience will be met. I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty
You
slick
want me to
escape.
bring the hammer down?
So I'll say this. Nigel is planning
Lady
something.
smashed,
I
you
don't think I
dirty
can stop him
girl.
on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or to make... Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got...
Comrade, you're up. Okay. White Tower. That place is locked up tighter than the Royal Undergarments. How are we getting in there?
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat.
Yo!
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yeah. That's why we're going in.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
So, how do we convince one of these wannabe army men to join DedSec?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
For auto drive. Okay.
You, look like someone ready to take back this city.
Are you DedSec? Oh, thank God. I need your help.
Well, no promises. But what's up?
My friend has a rare blood disorder, and with the state of the NHS these days, he's no longer able to get proper treatment. So we went to one of Clan Kelly's doctors. I know, stupid, but we were desperate and we could afford it.
I'm listening.
The drugs worked. Too well, if anything. My friend is hooked, and now that quack is jacking up the price. I don't know how we're going to manage.
A mob doctor without ethics. Now I've seen everything. Don't worry, we'll get the meds for your friend.
Tragic.
Yes!
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
You can track him down, though, right?
Happening. They want to try to test me? They'll see what happens. I just can't handle this right now.
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
suspects reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Be advised, we are on the trail. Where did they go? Shit! Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted, sweeping area. No visual target. Ending pursuit. Over.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes. There's the laptop.
Fuck me!
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyse the data.
Lockdown.
I found them at a warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Run a search.
The lady smash wants a kiss! Ooh, that's sexy!
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Somebody help that officer. Over.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect? Over. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone. Yeah.
Honestly, without the Kelly sully, I don't know what I would be doing with myself right now. So depressed. I'm surprised I still have...
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Gotcha.
We got trouble here. Shut that door.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Search up the area. Someone's playing with that. Someone take it.
All right, behind the wheel. Now what?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Job's done. The drugs are in a truck in a safe location. We'll have our AI send you the coordinates. Your friend can safely wean off the treatment now.
I'm in your debt.
Why don't you join us? The Resistance is more fun than you'd think.
Consider me in.
Yeah, I read on your CTOS thingy that you're into some weird shit. You're in good company.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Sweet!
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
What do they ever get out of it? When was the last time you heard about Albion actually, you know, hatching a toe? No, it's...
Here, advice.
Ha! This is delightful!
I don't want any trouble.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let... and take a close look.
I don't think we've met.
Dumbass.
Oh, bring it on! Get! Someone help me!
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Grand.
Hey, watch it. That hurts.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You certainly know an awful lot about Nigel Cass.
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Oh, for God's sake.
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
Yeah, well, someone's got to keep us fucking safe from the invaders.
Drones aren't that bad once you get used to them. They don't even really bother people most of the time. Plus, they're keeping us safe, right? It's nice to know there's always a drone nearby to take care of things if anything goes south while I'm out and about.
Say what you want about them.
Look, I get it. Drones are dangerous, but everything's dangerous. People are dangerous too. At least drones aren't violent. Can't have malicious intent. They just act based on their programming. Oh, that's a lot easier to get behind than a person fucking up and accidentally hurting others.
Is that the new hire?
End of the day, he's shit, and his husband's a shit, and his sister's the biggest shit of all. And they just...
And propagates them.
So we are 10 minutes into our trip before the punter starts going on about how the Earth is really flat. You can believe it. I know, right? Why would any self-respecting conspiracy go through the bother? Spend billions of
What the fuck is
bribes
this?
and extortions, and for what? To have a laugh at the world's stones. Rubbish.
Wasted time, wasted life.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofit's going?
Hiring.
Everything is proceeding on schedule.
I missed up their damn boots before coming in. Last time I got enough to do. Construction. I showed up one day.
I went on a bit of a shopping spree. I must have...
I heard someone saying dead set.
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Grand.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
You been up there yet? There are some parts of this city that can woodworking warmer with some heavy boots. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always
Sure, that's what we're taking care of them,
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Good Lord, our Nigel does have issues. And now all of London is trapped in his little psychodrama.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
People are dangerous.
Nope, never seen this one before.
They just act based on their programming.
Sounds ridiculous when you say it aloud, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah.
How's it going? Seems a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those maps?
I feel like I missed
The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed for... I don't know how.
Don't even joke about that. I don't even want to think about what Director Cass will do. Just make sure you get it done.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, no, promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that, forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
I need an exit, pronto.
The catacombs, fam.
Go! Move! Take doors and corners. Go! Find the bastard. Now!
Look at that!
You're joking! Piss off! Next time.
Do not resist.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very,
What the hell? Damn. I don't like this one bit. What was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Units, possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Somebody come deal with DedSec.
Received. Moving in
Brilliant,
hostile
thanks.
direction.
I'm innocent. What is this? We've got you. What?
Control, we are pursuing the target.
Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Where did you go off to?
Returning to Central Operations.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over. Return to HQ. This is pointless.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Immediately.
Lady Smash wants a kiss. Lady Smash, you dirty girl.
Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction. Over. Immobilizing the suspect.
Man, that's way harder on this side of the street.
I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
This had better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Damn it! Where are they?
This is definitely worth 1,000 words.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Obeying Albion orders.
Lethal force against you. Control, check the door, please.
You want me to bring the hammer down? I love a hands-on approach.
Door acting up.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the micro-drone will be in there somewhere.
What was that?
Sarah! Shit! Fucking... What the hell?
Dipshit. All right then, let's go.
Target dropped out of sight. Where are you hiding?
Search the premises. We may have an intruder.
Drone, full sweep of the area.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
In a good mood when I do.
They're around here somewhere.
Elsewhere.
Searching.
They're hurt!
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer.
Got them now.
That's awesome! Flashbang!
Offenders will be arrested. Refrain from loitering.
Down? Just put it away, all right?
I've heard shots.
I am a conductor of chaos. Sing for me!
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
We don't have to bother with it. We've got right. Fantastic.
Sure thing, okay. I guess.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer.
We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice.